Hello investors, traders, and Market Club members everywhere. Adam Hewison here, co-founder of Market Club with your market update for Wednesday, the 30th of October. Market we're looking at right now is Deckers Outdoor Corp, symbol DECK. And what I want to share with you today is just how big the spaces this stock has made. So I'm going to go to my trend tool right here, and I'm going to draw a line just from these levels right here, this previous high. I'm going to go to my trend tool, which is right here. Click here, and you'll see a little yellow box. That means it's live. Click on the high point here. Drag this over, and this is almost classical, and what I mean by that is you have a huge base in this market. So the base is right here. You're going from, let's say, May or June of 2012 all the way through here. You had the breakout, which occurred right here. Now you've had the retest, which is right here, and now we came back up and made new highs. Now this base seems to me it's large enough. If we just go from 30 to, let's say, we'll call that 60 just out of discussion's sake. So we'll call this 60 and we'll call this 30. So we just take the 2 away. That gives you an extra 30. So you're plus 30 onto 60, and that gives you 90, which is right here. So this could be the target zone for this stock. 90, currently trading at 67.35. Now a couple of other things you can look at with this particular stock, and I'm going to put our Fibonacci. We'll scope this out a little further. By the way, there are our Market Club. Here are trade triangles for Market Club. They don't come in that often, so when they come in, you want to pay attention to them. Here's one when it's going to go down, and you can see it had a big move down, and you can see the levels right here. That was 81.50 on December 29th, and then here at 44. So almost half, the stock halved, but we caught both sides of the move. So that's the important thing to look at with our trade triangles. Trade with the trend and with the direction of the major trend, and we use the monthlies for that. So for a moment in the scope. So if we see we've had some really big moves up here, I'm going to get this in. Yep, that's it. I'm going to put our Fibonacci in. Remember, we're looking for this market to go to 90 just on a measurement tool, and here it's 83, 84. Let's say, we'll be conservative, 83, 84. So 90 is very close to that. So that's pretty much where we would expect the market to go, to the 83 to 90 level on this stock. Apple had a huge day yesterday, and we'll scope this in, just get a 3-month chart and look at a candlestick chart. You can see the big outside day reversal yesterday. Now Apple's coming back today, so this was just profit taking, kind of like people getting a little bit concerned, but this is going to hold up Apple's movement higher for a few days, maybe a week or so, but generally speaking the trend is clearly up. If you look at our trade triangles, they're all positive with the exception of the daily, which we don't pay that much attention to because it's really the weekly and the monthly that make this market go. We're still looking for the $580, $600 level on Apple, so stay with that trade. Amazon, we talked about this before. This is a very bullish setup in our opinion. When you get these 3 days, this is the big earnings surprise. Boom, Apple comes up. This is Monday, Tuesday. This is today, Wednesday. If we close higher today, now the highest close we've seen in this stock is 363.66, and we're 362.81. So we're only about $1 away from making new closing highs. Watch how it closes today, because if it closes in new highs, you want to be long this stock. Moving along to our energy sector, this is Talisman Energy. Remember, we're bullish on this market. All of our trade triangles are very, very positive, and we're expecting to see this market continue high. Now the key level to watch here, in our opinion, is this level here, and it's 1285. So here's the number, 1285. That's definitely a key level to watch this week. So we're 1260 right now, so we're 25 points away from this. But if we see this market close, maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday, maybe next week, get very seriously long this market, because we're going to go, I think, to $20 based on our Fibonacci retracements and our cyclic work. So again, the trade triangles are all positive, indicating a strong trend. You can see we got in right here on our monthly at 1195, so it's working out well. So let's hold on to that position. Next stock we're looking at is Starbucks, the coffee company, and they're set to announce earnings this afternoon after the close, and I think you may see this market go a little higher. I think it's definitely in a bull trend. You scope this out, you can see we were long from 52, currently trading at 80, so obviously about a 60% return on that. So scoping this out further, you can see it's had an incredible, nice trending market, and look at where we got long right here. And I think that's the key to look at using our trade trailers. Catch the monthlies. They're the big ones, and use the weeklies for timing. Now, if you put the timing in there, you'll see we've had a couple of trades in between, but you only trade with the direction of the major trend. Crude oil, as I said, we expect back and forth. We're seeing a little bit of back and forth now, sort of pullback, but generally speaking, we think this market is building a base. We've had the Fibonacci retracement we've seen on our previous updates, and I think we could see maybe further down. We'll see what happens, but generally speaking, the trend, intermediate term trend, is negative, which is what we use, and the daily trend is negative, which is also what we use for trading in the futures markets. Now, looking at the Dow, you can see it just sort of eked out a new high here. Not very convincingly, but I think you'll see this market go sideways a little bit further. But I like the NASDAQ. I like the NASDAQ much more. Even though it's an outside day today, we still think this market can do better. Time being, we think we've probably maybe seen the highs for the while. Everything's plus 100, plus 90, very strong trends in this indice. Looking at the S&P 500 cash, again, onward and upward on the S&P, looks really good. It's moved higher, and we expect that trend to continue. Take a look at the euro. We've been bullish on the euro against the dollar. We still feel that's the case, and that's the way to be. And we expect this to go to the 140 level. And lastly, on gold. Gold, we are bullish on. We're not bullish on gold. We're actually, intermediate term trend is bullish on gold, and we think this market's building a base to go higher. If we scope this out to our maximum, this was a pullback. You can see our monthly kicked in a long time ago at 1672. We've had the pullback. We've had a little rally, a pullback from there. I think we're building a base. And by the way, I think this is about a 50% retracement. If you go from the highs here to the lows, you can see it's actually a 61%. It's a perfect Fibonacci number. I think this is going to be a low period, and I think 2014 we're going to see a re-emerged bull market in gold. Hey, Adam Hewison for Market Club. Thanks for stopping by. Every success using our tools and our services.
You can find Adam Hewison as a regular contributor on Bloomberg, Business News Network, CNBC, and Fox Business News.